right, so yeah, this is happening.
Yeah.
Bro, so I know people are confused. It's like, yo, Gary, did you fire Cheech? Nah, man.
I'm not his replacement, guys.
So if you guys are confused, I'm actually doing, this is the first episode of my second podcast / show. That's still in the works, but this is called Sneaker Convo. Pretty much the reason for this show is that as you guys know, I'm like a sneaker and fashion nerd, and I love to talk about sneakers and vintage clothing as much as possible. And I just wanted to like have a platform where I can actually talk about it again, because I am putting this on my original YouTube channel, and people are like, damn, what happened to it? Like, I haven't posted on there in like really like about a year. So I think it's like, and I just didn't know what to do with the channel, because I still have like subscribers on there, and I just got tired of recording videos in my room. I felt like I outgrew that. So
bigger and better things, baby.
Exactly. So I feel like, hey, I record my other podcasts. These are the Aesthetics podcasts in the studio. Might as well do a whole sneaker show in here as well. This show is gonna be about sneakers, fashion, more sneakers.
That's us. That's
more
us.
Vintage.
Yep.
Fashion again, and sneakers.
Love it.
Yeah. So if you guys don't like it, this is not gonna be the platform for you. But if you love talking about sneakers, the first thing you see when you open up your phone and it's sneakers, this is gonna be the show for you.
It's for you guys. It's
Yeah,
for you guys.
so, yeah, and like literally why I'm doing the show is like I said, I love shoes, and I feel like I haven't really been tapped in with like the sneaker community as much as I wanted to, because I felt like I kind of took a dip in my love for sneakers when I left. I was working at Foot Action for about 4 years. So literally when you work in a sneaker store your whole life,
All you think about is the sneakers.
and you're not even thinking about hype sneakers. You're thinking about the shipment that just came in, the kids' shoes. So anything involving with laces is going to be stuck and implanted in your brain every single day. So when I left that, I felt like a kind of piece of me was gone a little bit.
Yeah.
Then when I started getting like actually like real jobs, I'm like, yeah, I'm in a corporate space, but I'm missing something.
Yeah. I hear you.
So that's why I wanted to like do this show. People that don't know, the homie Andy is here.
What's up, guys? What's up?
You are the first guest host of the show.
First one. Can't believe it.
For real. I don't have a permanent guest host so far. It's just me. So you're always welcome to come back if you want to. But the reason why I wanted to have you on the show, because you said you were even surprised when I hit you up saying, yo, I'm doing a sneaker podcast and I want you to be a guest.
I was like, what? Me? Out of everybody? Like, I was like, where'd that came from?
I know it probably was hella random, but I was like, because I go on your Instagram like damn near every other day, and you post a lot of dope shit, and for some reason, even though you post a lot of lifestyle stuff, like you travel and stuff, I met you through sneakers.
Yep.
Like
that's how we met.
Bro, I met Andy like on a trip to Complex Con, and I met you through Sean and them, and like literally how I met you, I don't know if you remember vividly, but like it was so funny. Like we were going to some mall in Cali.
Okay.
And this is the day the what the LA forces or the LA forces drop.
Yep.
And you literally specifically told us to meet you there because you wanted to pick up a pair.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and then I'm like, bro, who the hell is this? Who the hell is this dude? The second he dapped us up, he's like, yo, we gotta go. Like the shoes just dropped. So I'm like, yo, this dude is really on it.
Yeah, I've been out there doing it for a good 3 years, and hey, that's how I met a lot of people, through sneakers.
You should. So if you mind me asking, like how when did you start like to get into sneakers, get into fashion? When did like the culture really started to matter to you?
Really, I would say like freshman year. Like that's when like I got into sneakers. I got a job, and then I had the money to buy these sneakers, and then but like literally from freshman year, I think I met one of my boy named Chino, good close friend of mine, and like he was a big sneakerhead, and from there I was hooked because I see him with different shoes every day, and I would literally like, hey, I like those, and then from there I literally just kept picking up the trend. I started like looking at like different models from one, like my favorite model from 1 to like 13, and then
Is this all uphill from there?
Literally up there from there, and I'll go to sneaker events. I think first one was my first sneaker event I went to was Dunk Exchange.
Bro, the funny, that was my first sneaker event too. I went to the one in Fort Lauderdale at Club Revolution, I believe.
Yup, Club Evolution. Wow.
You was there?
I was there. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it was a small world, and
We probably even walked by each other.
literally, we probably walked by each other, didn't know each other, like, but you know, we was all in the sneaker community. We was all in the community.
Bro, like when I first like got into the sneaker game, like that was, I would say it was 8th grade. Like the sneaker, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna talk about it more in another episode, but the sneaker that really made me like fall in love with sneakers and like the shoe game was the Bordeaux 7
Oh,
that came out in 2011. That was the shoe that like when my dad got it, and my dad got it at freaking the most ghettoest Foot Locker, probably in South Florida. It's the one off of it's in Oakland Park, and it's by the liquor store.
okay.
And they have security, and they have
It wasn't inside a mall. It wasn't inside.
no. It's right across the street from the Krispy Kreme.
Yep, I haven't never which one.
Bro, my dad got that shoe like I think 2 days after release, back when you could get sneakers after release. And so like he bought me a pair, and I wore them to school that Monday. Bro,
Everybody was on you.
I think like, not to sound corny, but I think that's the first time where I had like an actual identity. Like people really stopped and looked at me.
Right, like, oh wow, nice shoes, and oh shit, Scary, what's up?
You should, bro. But yo, man, let's get right into it, bro. First, like, we gotta put another disclaimer out there. We did not plan these outfits.
We literally did not call each other out. No, don't even think about it, guys. We did not call each other. We literally just showed up today, made this happen, and
Bro,
literally
we hopped out the whip and we start busting a laughing like, oh shit. Hey, you know, great minds think alike.
great minds. Hey, great minds think alike, guys.
You know, I'm gonna go first because like his outfit over there is like he got my bank account over there. So let me get into it.
Little something.
Let's like I'm gonna go into prices. You don't have to if you don't want to. With mine, like I got on a Florida Marlins fitted. I think this, I forgot the name. This is like the Cooperstown, I believe. This was like $40. Vintage MLK T-shirt.
Fit check, guys. Fit check.
Fit check. MLKT, I paid like $100, which I don't think is bad because any rap style T-shirt for like around $100, I'm gonna have to grab it before the market shoots back up again.
Yo, these things are pricey, guys.
Dog, trust me, we gonna get into it.
Oh.
I got vintage cars. I actually got it for a good deal. I got it for like $40. My Timex, everyone sees me, and I got it for $30 at Walmart. The chains, I'm gonna let y'all figure that out.
Priceless, all right, guys? Priceless.
It's real gold, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So, and then like obviously with the ones,
Priceless,
bro.
Priceless, guys.
The Off-White
These
UNC
things-
Jordan 1. Now, let's just go in. Let's just break down your fit, man.
Oh, sure,
So like,
you know.
yeah, and the ones I actually got for under retail.
Under retail.
'Cause-
wow, how'd that happen?
I hit on a shock drop for the Presto, the triple black one. When they shock dropped them, then I got them, and then someone's like, "Yo, I'll trade you the ones for the Presto." I'm like, "Here, bro, I'll go to your house.
That
Pull up."
right there is probably like, if you don't do it, you're taking the L.
Exactly, bro. So like, I didn't know. So I was like, "You know, fuck it, take it." So I'm just, this is one of my favorite shoes in my collection. But not enough about me. Let's get into your fit.
So, yo, sounds like, you know,
Something like-
fitted Pittsburgh Pirates, you know, Chicago Bull rap tee. I actually I got this off of someone's live.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and I think I paid like maybe like two something. That's when the market was a little bit low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What year was this?
I can't even tell you actually. This is when, you know, everybody was selling on live, like on like.
Oh, okay. So probably like 2019,
Yeah,
maybe
I
around
was
that time.
2019, 2018. You know.
Yeah, that was a good time to buy vintage.
Do we got some of the pants? Chrome pants. Hey, I got lucky with Chrome pants because I literally walked into the Chrome Heart store,
Which one?
the Miami one.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally walked up there, and there was a good 8 pairs hang on the wall. And I asked them, "Are those for sale?" And they're like, "Yeah, you want one?" And literally,
They're like, yeah, give me that commission.
I was like, "I'll take one, please."
Are you allowed to try them on, or are you just like?
Yo, because you know how every pair is different. So like, not all the pairs are the same. And literally, like I tried on like maybe 6 of them, and
Really?
I liked this one the most. I was like, oh,
How's
this
the
one.
customer service in there?
If you don't have money, then they're not even
Leave.
looking at you.
Leave. Okay, got
They're
it.
like, yeah, you. Okay.
If you want me asking, what was the ticket on them?
Ooh, they was actually around 2K, around 2K retail.
For some reason, I know that sounds crazy for people who are not into fashion, but buying chrome jeans for $2,000 is a steal
It's
today,
a steal, guys.
bro. Because the average price is going for like $5, I think,
They
right?
want these resellers here. They want 5. They want no less than like 4,500. Like that's the bare minimum.
So if you want me, is that like the Levi? Is that a Carhartt? I know it's
It's
like
the
it's repurposed.
it's the orange tag Levi. Orange tag Levi.
Okay.
You know.
So vintage. For the people that don't know,
Yes,
like
these are Levi's.
they are Levi's, but what makes them special is the fact that they put real deal leather
Yes.
crosses on them, and they're on like vintage Levi's, which is hard to come by unless you spend hours in the thrift or get lucky in the thrift one day.
Good luck with that too.
So let's get to the feats, man. Let's get to the feats.
Hey, shout out round 2. Shout out
Ooh,
round
which
2.
location?
Oh, it was in LA.
LA. Okay.
I literally they posted a pair like these for, I think it was like 1,200, and
Nah, what year was this?
oh, this was when these was literally the bare minimum was like brand new one was going for like a two five, like
Damn.
2K.
Good
and,
times, bro.
And I literally like seen the post, and I literally drove straight to round 2. I had some trades, and then I put in some cash for it, but for that price, I couldn't like.
And you kept them clean. That's like one of the cleanest pairs I've seen in person.
And I wear the shit out of these guys,
Bro, when I say
I wear these like to this little party. God, these things been through it with me. That's why these things will never. I will never sell these.
I don't
I will never sell these things.
see. I know, like, even though I do love my UNCs, but that is just like that's art.
Yeah, man.
Like, but believe it or not, like you're not gonna believe me, but that's honestly my favorite sneaker ever created. Because the reason why I love that shoe is because when someone says they're doing a collab on a Jordan 1, like I feel like we've seen it all at this point. But then when Virgil says like God rest Virgil, bro.
R.I.P.
This man like literally like freaking handcrafted the sneaker, turned it inside out. Can you imagine the people at Nike are like, what the fuck are you talking about? You want to turn it inside out? I know we're still into the new year, but I just want to ask you, what shoes did you have any like favorite pickups last year? Like, what do you think of, like, what was like one of the best sneakers to come out last year, real quick?
To me,
I know it's a generic question that's been out lately.
like to me, I was trying to get the Lost and Founds, but I do have Chicago's already. But you know, it was.
Oh, that's the pair the way you wore in New York. Those are 2015.
Those 15s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andy's always a flex. Man.
I pick up all the time, so like you know like. But favorite pickup, I would have to say the designer shoes. They're the LV trainers.
Oh, the Virgil ones.
Yes.
Which color?
The black and white, the pandas.
That's the most expensive panda out there.
I actually got those as a gift from a good friend of mine.
What?
Yeah,
That's a good friend.
He gifted me those and for my birthday, and I'm gonna like that has to be one of my favorite because like just the look and like it just goes with everything. Like the shoes is you know the designer shoes, they're not as comfortable as always, but from just the look and like it goes with like you know it's Virgil.
Of course.
It's done by Virgil.
Man, like I guess like with me is like as like a favorite pickup off rip. I think the one shoe that comes to mind is obviously the Lost and Found. Like hate it or love it. I've worn that shoe multiple times. I think it was done really well. Me personally, like I've actually argued with like Sean about the shoe before it came out. I rather them just retro the original Chicago.
Yeah.
But when the story came out of like why they did the shoe and like the quality of it, I thought it was tastefully done. A lot of people didn't like it. And it's crazy how you said that you really wanted that sneaker and you have a 2015 pair and you have an off-white Chicago.
Yes.
That explains like how good the shoe is.
Yes.
Bro, so what I want to get into it. Did you have any sneakers that you think that was overrated last year that was really popping? Like I have a list right here that I think some shoes that I think
Tell me the list.
they got too much. In my opinion, got too much hype.
Okay.
The GPS Tom Sachs sneaker.
I actually, if I didn't buy those just to resell, I would not wear those.
You were able to get them for retail?
No, I did not. I tried, but no.
I just think that shoe, The reason why I didn't like the shoe is like I understand they made it as like, oh, this is supposed to be an everyday sneaker. We want everyone to get it. But in my opinion, even though it restocked a lot of times, it was still a hard shoe to get. And I think they kind of pump fake by say, oh, we released it at Kohl's. What, 2 locations?
Yeah, literally.
So my personal opinion, I just didn't care for that shoe, and I don't think that shoe is like visibly pleasing, in my opinion.
To me, like, I can't see myself wearing it, so I can't. I don't know. If I can't see myself wearing it, I wouldn't. Like, if it's unless it's for resale, then you know.
I hear you. I hear you. You bought the bread. I can't blame you.
You feel?
I think another one was the Amama Near 4.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, I got that shoe for retail.
Oh.
Like I got it on sneakers. Sneakers does bless me here and there.
Bless. Bless.
But the Amama Near 4, I just think that sneaker is I think it's boring. And I hate to bash like a black owned sneaker, but it's like it's just I just think they could have done a little bit different. And I don't know why I have a thing with like maroon sneakers. Even though I know I said like the Bordeaux 7 is what got me in the shoe, but it's mostly gray and there's a little hit of burgundy in there. But sometimes when I feel like when a shoe is like all burgundy, it just looks kind of like expired or bland to me.
I see what you mean.
What was your take on that shoe? It looks like a woman. If it was a woman's release, I don't think anyone would care about it.
But to me, I actually I like the Alma Mater like series. You know, like I love the 3s. I love the 1s. Like you know, the 4s. I like them too, but I couldn't get a pair. Took a L.
I hear you, man.
Yeah, but just in general, I feel like those shoes, you know, like shoes like Alma Mater and like the collabs, I like them, you know.
If you get it for retail, would you pay resale for it?
See, that's the thing. I would not pay resale for it.
I hear you. So, and one last shoe, and I know people are going to be a little surprised when I say I didn't care for it, was the reverse mocha Travis Scott One Low.
Oh, wow.
I did not care for that sneaker because I just feel like Nike like had a cheat code. It's like, oh, we're gonna give you another Travis Scott Jordan 1. We're gonna slap brown on it.
Yep.
And what makes me hate the shoe more is that y'all freaking hype beast is still paying $1,000 for that shoe.
Yes.
When we've seen this sneaker multiple times.
The market for Travis Like, at least the black ones are actually not.
The black ones I like a lot.
I like a lot,
and it got a lot of hate when it was coming out.
And like, and the price where they at right now, I was surprised. I was like, this should
$700-800.
This should be in the mocha range, you know?
Yeah.
But instead, it's in the like $600-700 range. I was like, wow.
I like it. And it kind of had that like the Lanvin vibe with the laces and shit. Like, is there any sneakers you plan on like copping this year?
Right now, I do want to see like stuff like maybe like 3s and 4s. Like I think they retro the white cements.
Yeah.
I like those.
I mentally already own that shit. I sold my 88s.
Yeah, I used to have 2 pairs of white cements, but you know, like I think they probably went through the trades, so I sold them. But those white cements, that's a must cop.
That's a shoe I definitely plan on copying because I sold my 88s like the second I found out they were retroing. Yeah, like I'm anticipating the Thunder 4s to come out.
Okay.
To retro. There's another one here too. Like I actually like Call Me a Hype Beast. I like the brown Mocha Dunk Low.
The brown Mocha Dunk Lows.
I don't know if you've seen the picture of it, but it literally just got teased a couple days ago. It's literally just like a brown panda. Think about it.
Okay.
And they have a sale midsole, like a vintage sale midsole.
I could see it, that looking nice.
Yeah, that's like, and especially I think it's gonna be called the Broke Boy Travis.
If you don't have Travis's, get those.
And like actually news that broke out today. Apparently it's been confirmed that the DNP Jordan 11 is gonna be the holiday sneaker this year.
Wow.
Did you care for that shoe?
See, the DNP 11s, it's just basically like a Concord with a little hint of gold. And
yeah.
I always wanted a DNP pack, never had it, so I actually do care for these.
I always saw it in passing, like going to dunk exchanges. I would see it. Like, I feel like that shoe was always visibly pleasing because like, you see like the big gold box. Then you got the 6s and the 11s.
Yep.
But I call that not a shoe that people wore. I call that the resale sneaker.
The resale.
Like the cool reseller always had it because they
Yeah.
like to walk around with it. Like, ooh, see this nice shiny box? Do you want to pay $1,000
You
for
want to
it?
pay $1,000 for the whole box? Like, package deal.
That's what I'm saying. That some people like, oh, do you want to wear one shoe, keep the other dead stock, or it's like, I don't know. If I'm able to buy it, I'll probably just buy it for nostalgia purposes. But then again, when you buy shoes for nostalgia, you never wear them.
Yep. Literally, I have so much shoes. Just I literally buy it, and then I would literally just have them sitting. And then some I'll off them off, but majority of them I actually just I hoard. I do a lot of hoarding. Like
You buy? Are you like a multiple pair type person?
if I can, I would, but that's not how it works out here. Like you know how hard it is to even hit on sneakers.
Trust me, man. Like I take my blessings probably like once every year.
Oh man,
And that's still a lot more than most
bless
people.
us, Nike, please. We are good sneaker citizens.
Sneaker citizens.
We need these hits.
Yeah. All right. So I definitely have to ask you because you're obviously how I met you. Our first conversation it was about you wanted to buy the Air Forces to resell them.
Oh yeah.
So what's your take on like reselling today?
Well, the market's down, everything's down. So like, to me, sneakers always gonna be here. Like even with dunks, like I have a crazy story where like I bought these what the dunks over here.
Wait, hold on, wait. There's what the dunks in here?
What the dunks, guys?
Wait. All right, take him out the box. All right, we gotta wait. Hold on. I was sitting next to what the dunks.
I'm gonna let Gary do the honors.
Wait, hold on. Because I actually forgot that was supposed to be like its own little segment, but
We got some what the dunks in here.
hold on a second. First of all, this is a gold box right here.
Gold box, guys.
Nike SB What the Dunk. You know I've never felt this sneaker in hand.
Here we go, guys.
Bro.
Drum roll, please.
Hold on. Bro, this dude really brought in What the Dunks. Bro, I'm scared to touch these. Bro, you just blew my fucking mind just now. Bro, I have never seen this shoe in person. Well, please carry on your story while I freaking drool over these.
I like these are a little crazy stories. So I think I got these for around like when the market was around like 700, 800.
Wait, so this is before like what BC times?
This is when SBs was down. This was like when like nobody wanted to, like nobody even cared about SBs. And then I used to have a pair of these. I had these 9.5 and a small size like a 6.5.
Bro,
And
these are clean.
Tell me how I didn't even know why I put them up. You know Riff LA.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So I took the 6.5 and I co-signed them over there. Tell me how no one bought them like for a good minute, and then I seen the market for SBs just like
This tank.
like no it was coming up. When Travis was wearing the SBs and like it literally like I seen the prices of these went from like 2,000 to like 8,000 to like 10,000. So I went back to Riff to take my pair out. And they tell like, oh, yeah, no, we sold them already. Here's your check. And I was like, oh, man, I don't even want the check no more. But then later to find out that, like, I think the 6.5 that I sold, KYLIE bought them.
Whoa.
Yes.
So you're saying that Kylie Jenner possibly bought your old pair of dunks?
Yes.
Your old pair of What the Dunks?
Well, I'm not 100% sure.
Did she get them
but,
from Riff?
Well, tell me how I seen someone, someone bought them from Riff, and then they was on eBay, but then the guy on eBay sold them for like around like 6,000-7,000, and then like I'm trying to think who has the money to buy those, and then tell me how literally 2-3 days later, KYLIE posted up her wearing What the Dunks, and then like I'm just being curious, like I'm like her size, and it has to be like the one that I put on the market.
Yeah.
Because, you don't just see like a little size 6.5 just running around, And then when I seen those, I was like, those are my What the Dunks.
Oh, shit.
I was like, wow, those are my What the Dunks right there she's wearing right now.
Bro, that's first of all, you blew my mind just bringing these in here. And then you're telling me that there's a good chance that Kylie Jenner probably has your old pair. Now, for the people that don't understand like why I'm drooling over this fucking shoe. Like, how much do you think these go for today?
I seen market like if you have a brand new one, I seen them highest like maybe 30, 20,000.
For some reason, I thought it would be more.
See, I was thinking more too, but because right now a lot of
I think someone's selling like, bro. I think 2J's from Urban Necessities has these for $100,000 in his store.
I wouldn't be. He probably has he probably have someone who will walk in there and spend that for that. But I see. To be realistic, I feel like the market should it's around over 10. Like for like a used pair.
Okay.
I do wear these guys. I do. These things has been worn.
Yeah, bro. But these look like past his DS, bro. Not even lying to you.
I literally kept these, in my closet, and they've been here ever since.
Bro, these have no separation. They have 100% stars.
Yes,
bro. So no one's ever offered you to buy these ever since recently?
Oh, I never even put them up for sale. I would never my biggest regret was when I sold that 6.5 pair. I told myself, why did I even do that? But now I can't sell both of them. I sold one already, so I had to keep at least one.
Damn. Wait, damn, I wish I could talk about the shoe forever. Like, what do you have in the other box?
Oh, so these other ones are so this is what got me into the sneaker world, fives. Jordan 5s.
Ooh, the lasers.
Yep.
Good pair. Good fucking pair.
I think these are getting re-retro too. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, these are coming out again.
Re-retroing. But yeah,
bro,
5s.
good leather on these, man.
Man, what these came out? I think
these are so old. They're like oiling on my hand.
Yo, these things been in my garage, in my closet. I literally love these things. Love 5s.
Wait, so what's the story on these?
Actually, I was just looking for a pair of 5s to bring, and I was looking around for my 5s, and these were the first one I seen. I was like, oh, let me.
Oh, so you just generally love the silhouette?
Yes, I just love the silhouette of 5s.
Is this your favorite silhouette?
Literally, that's basically how I got in the shoe game, because I bought 5 5s in the countdown pack. That's what got me into the sneaker world.
Damn. So when's the last time you worn these? Are these even wearable, do you think? Well, not
these
really, because if I don't know if X can pick it up. There's literally, you can barely see the air bubble in these.
Yeah, these things. If I put them on my feet, crumbling. But I still keep them around because
that's such a good story, man. Because the thing is, I'm glad you brought this shoe, because I've actually always had a vendetta against the 5.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you why. So there was actually a time where at the Boynton Mall. Just saying the Boynton Mall already brings up so many memories, good and bad. But this is when, I believe in 2013, the Grape 5s came out.
Oh, okay.
And when I say that, this is when Jordan can just shit out anything and people were buying it. The Grape 5s, they said they're gonna release on a Saturday. So me and my dad took me. My dad took me to the Boynton Mall, and we went there I think at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And when we got there was a long ass line already.
That's one for you,
bro. What pisses me off? There was always the same dreadheads in the front of the line. I don't know how. And you know what's crazy? The older I got, I recognized them. 'Cause I started old enough to get in the club. It was the same dudes in the line. So that means these dudes will be going to the club and then leaving the club, going straight into the sneaker line. Yo, when I say they sold out right before I got at the front, bro, I was devastated. And then freaking,
that is the worst feeling, man.
Bro,
you were so close, and then
when I got to the front, the dude saw me I'm 13, 14, I'm just sad as shit, just walking with my head down. And then the dude's like, hey, but I heard Garden got some pairs. So I looked at my dad a lot different. Even though me and my dad, we argue a lot. But what I would say about my father is that he hates seeing me disappointed. Because
that's a great dad right there.
Because I'm one of the people, I really don't ask for much. So I get really disappointed if I ask for anything and I don't get it. I guess you can say spoiled or whatnot. So he brought me all the way to Gardens. And then their release was even more crazy, because there was a line in every entrance of the mall for the Grape 5s. So I literally, my dad drove me from Boynton all the way to Gardens, which is like a good 30, 40-minute drive. And then as soon as we saw the line, we literally looked at each other like, fuck it. Let's just go home. Let's just go home.
Yo, when you see that line and you know you're not gonna get a pair, you're just like
that is the worst feeling. It's like looking at like someone walk with your ex. Man, yeah. So this is it's so crazy how sticky these are because these kind of what 06?
Yeah, I think 06.
Okay, so like I said, you travel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know when to go? What city to go to? Like, how do you know what city and when to go to that city to get a drop?
Oh, so there's this Discord and there's all these groups on Facebook. So
The Discords and all. Are you in the Discords and all that stuff?
I'm in some Discord, like not like the popular one, but I really just go with the flow, and like if I know like the drop is there and it is good, I will try my best and and see if I hit, because if you don't try, you're not gonna get anything. So like just say this one drop, they opened space in Houston. It was Travis Scott's store, and everybody in the world knew like they was gonna drop ones, like Travis ones, Travis like Air Forces, Travis sixes. Like they people just knew like there was gonna be a big restock there. And tell me how when I went there, everyone from New York, from LA, they all there too. They all know. They all just like, hey, we're here for the same reason as you.
So like, what's interesting about you is that like when I go on my story and I'm like, any sneaker that's rumored to come out like in a specific location, I be seeing you there. I'll be like, yo, how the hell does Andy get the scoop? Like, I actually have a good question for you too. Like, did you try to get the Louis Vuitton Air Force One?
I try. I called up my LV people, and they was
I got LV people.
They sales reps, and they told me that like I could have got a pair, but it was just like my luck wasn't there. Let's just say that. Like,
was there really like a spending limit to buy that shoe, or was that a rumor?
No, I think you do have to be like a special customer. Like, just say you have to spend a good amount with them. And so they're gonna call you up and say, "Hey, we got LV forces for you." Because like one of my friends that like the guy that bought me the trainers, LV trainers. So he's a big LV customer. Like he's
one of them.
He's one of those guys that dropped the bag, and then he was supposed to get a pair, and they didn't even get none either.
Really?
And I was surprised when he didn't even get a pair.
Damn. So they were, because I remember like I think DJ Clark Kent, like he even said like, bro, I can't even get a pair because apparently people were hating on him the fact that he got a friends and family pair. So they're like, no, fuck you, you're not getting a regular pair. Man, it's crazy how like people really be hating like that. Because like, bro, it's DJ Clark Kent.
It's DJ Clark Kent, guys. What you guys gonna expect, huh?
Exactly.
He's the forces guy. If you know DJ Clark Kent, you know he needs the forces.
Like, get him any color in his size. He's literally the godfather of shoes. If there had to be like not calling him like a character or a mascot, but like if he was like I had to put a face on the Air Force One, it would be DJ Clark Kent.
Yep, him and Fat Joe.
Yeah, Fat Joe.
That's my two forces guy.
And the third player probably Mayor.
Oh, I can't forget him actually. He's those three forces legend. Forces legend.
Man, so like out of all the places you've been to, like what was your best drop and what was your worst drop going into a release?
My best drop was probably at Travis's store in Space in Houston.
How many pairs? What shoe did you get and how many pairs?
The Travis SBs, the special box too.
How many pairs?
I actually got like a good good few.
I don't know
say numbers, but it was a good day.
It was a good day.
Yeah,
it was a good day.
That what he did was one of my like.
And keep in mind, each pair was going for like minimum $2,000 to $3,000.
Yep, and I got them for the retail at 120, I think. So gracious! I was surprised. I was like, wow.
You were like, you slept good that night.
That day was one of my best days. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I know one that one of your best days and one of your best come ups before you get into your worst drop. I I remember you told me a story which I did not believe you at all until you showed me the actual video. Your story with your rap tees that you found at the thrift store. Do you mind telling the people that?
Guys, World Thrift, guys. Me and Gary, we are there. We are there at World Thrift. Yes, this is where you'll find us back in the days.
Yeah.
And literally, I walked in, regular day, regular, go in there, check out the vintage, and that's at that time.
No one was really vintage wasn't booming like that.
Vintage was not booming, but I started going because of shout out round 2, shout out Sean. Yeah, and I got into the vintage scene and I found out about World Thrift, and I literally regular day I'm walking in there and I just see a whole rack of black tees. I was like, wow, I love black tees. Let me go dig them. Tell me how the first tee I see, Stone Cold rap tee, Stone Cold Steve Austin rap tee. I was like, hold up, what is this? Did I just hit some? And guess how much they was priced at? $1.99. If World Thrift would knew what they had at that time, they would have put that behind the counters. But instead, they pushed it all out, all at once. Actually, I think a good 28 T-shirts.
Wait. There was 28 T-shirts?
It was like 28, all mixed with like Stone Cold and Ricky Martin and like these other rap tees.
Was there any like Tupacs or Biggies?
I would have fainted and died if there was a Tupac in rap. But it was literally just all like Ricky Martin, Stone Cold. I sold some of the shirts to round 2. I kind of regret it because at that time the market was really low because like I sold the Stone Cold for like maybe like 120 store credit,
and now it probably goes for like probably 300 to 400.
Now I seen that same shirt go for like a good like 600-700. It was one of those good Stone Cold rap tees, and I was like,
quoting Pops, you win some, you lose some.
But since I got them for the $1, you can't lose.
You can't lose. All right. So what about your worst drop? Like, what was the release that you've been to and you literally got nothing?
So I have the same thing. Same thing happened to me with you with the grapes. I was there with my boy Jonathan from high school, and we went for the easy blanks, easy ones.
Oh wait, in 2009?
Yes. We was at Shoe Gallery. We was in the Shoe Gallery, and tell me how we drove all the way to Shoe Gallery to wait in this crazy line. And I'm always thinking, yes, I see the door. I'm getting a pair. No, we literally was like the third or second last person to sell out. Like it was literally we was literally at the door getting in. The guy comes out. We're sold out. I was like,
that is the worst feeling when you're at the door and the sneaker employee says, sold out. And they be rude as shit, by the way, too, because they're already frustrated that there's so many people at their job that they have to attend to. So it's like, and at that point, you just want to just punch him in the freaking face. Like, yo, what do you mean you sold out? I've been here for hours.
I was here for fucking a whole night. And you telling me these things are gone?
Oh my God.
But at that time, it was good times. Nike Easy ones was drops was.
Bro, I had so many questions, but time is running down. But I have to ask you one ignorant question.
I'm here for it.
And I need the answer to it.
I'm here for it.
Because no one has ever answered this question. Why are Asians so fashionably tapped in?
See, that is a good question because,
naturally tapped in.
I like from what I'm wearing, like I just see this from like, just like picturing, like like, just picturing myself, like I'm saying, can I see myself in this? Like just like in any other trend, like people like we Asians just kind of like just know. Y'all
just naturally know. The reason why I asked that question is, sorry if I sound ignorant, but I was in Soho one day, and I think I saw one of the most expensive fits I've ever seen in my life. So humbly too.
By an Asian?
Yes. Yes. This is when like the Swarovski Supreme box logos just came out. When there was some for like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. This guy, I out of the Stone Island store, and he was walking in the store. He had on like a Stone Island hat. This is Swarovski being box logo hoodie. He had on Stone Island pants. Keep in mind, Stone Island pants are like a good $2,000.
Yes.
And then he's wearing the Tom Sachs Mars Yard 2.0. One of the cleanest pairs I've ever seen in my life. It looked like he und'd them today.
Oh wow.
And it goes from that, and it goes to like even back in like I don't know if you guys are aware of like a Facebook group called like NDSVG Market, like NDS like Battle Zone. So there was, you know who really ran that page?
Who?
The Asian dudes always had the best, most expensive fits. They wore them the best, and they made certain sneakers like way more popular. Like the Atmos, the Atmos Air Max 1.
I love those.
Bro,
I love those shoes.
Bro, when I see like I never knew what that shoe was, but there was always a community of like a certain group of dudes that like made that shoe popular.
Yeah.
Like Asians, first of all, like you guys can buy up all the Air Maxes. Bro, even when
you know what's crazy too? I think my first time knowing about Gary was in the Battlefit.
Really?
I voted for this guy because I was like, wow,
well, so
this guy right here, I fuss with him.
Wait, so you knew me before you met me?
No. So to me, like, I seen you before. That's why I was like, damn, he looks so familiar. Bro, and you know, like, this is a small world, so, you know, like, you eventually about to meet the person, you know.
Yeah.
To me, like, I feel like that we could be living across the world, but then we will, like, if we're bound to meet, we are bound to meet. You know, and literally, I used to vote for this guy's fit. I'd be like, yo, Gary, this is the guy.
I appreciate it.
I was like, yeah, he gets my like. He gets my like.
Bro, and especially like one last thing about like just Asians just being naturally cool. When Asians like post like their sneaker collection, it's always the most expensive sneakers.
They got the heat,
bro. And honestly, and even on a lower scale, I went into a Chinese restaurant. The woman at the counter is wearing an off-white shirt. Who knows if it's real or fake? I asked her, I like your shirt, and she was like, oh, really? Okay. But she's wearing but she knows of the brand Off-White. It's just y'all just naturally fly.
they do know the trend. Like in China too. Like I see people like already like, you know, they been wearing Chrome Heart
since day one.
Yeah, these Asian boys that you know, in China, they've been wearing Chrome, like, and vintage tees. They got the rap tees. These boys, these Asian kids, they got rap tees.
Don't even get me started on samples.
They do not listen to Tupac or Biggie.
Oh shit, man. Yo, but Andy, bro, I really appreciate you coming.
Thank you for having me, man.
Bro, this has been a wrap of Sneaker Convo episode 1. Where can the people find you if you want the people to find you? 'Cause I know you're a private person.
Andy, I'm simple. Andy 12589. That's where you find me at. My page is not private. Come follow the boy.
Okay, shit. And if you guys want to cop some shoes off him, you know where to find them.
I'm here.
Bro, this is episode 1, bro. I'm so glad to be doing this.
Thank you for having me, Gary. Thank you.
Bro, of course, man. I appreciate you coming. 'Cause I know you a busy man. When I saw he was in town, I'm like, all right, he's going to be on episode 1. It's just meant to be. And guys, I'm trying my best to do this Sneaker Convo podcast show at least twice a month. I'm really hoping that's like the main goal, to just try to be at least like consistent a little bit.
You gotta be consistent.
Gotta be consistent. And of course, These Are the Aesthetics podcast. You can find me as well over there as well every week. And this has been episode 1 of Sneaker Convo, and I'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bro.
Let's go.
Bro, you surprised the fuck out of me with those. Did you not see? I wish I wanted to see my reaction when you saw